Brazil has some similarities to the United States back in the early 80s, the golden age of bond investing. It was one of those rare times when you could invest for capital gains as well as income.
Brazil right now has a significant inflation risk premium built into its rate structure.
There may be good opportunities to take advantage of bond yields today. Brazil has been one of the great success stories in Latin America over the last decade. But you recall it was really a basket case in the preceding decade. So what's changed? There was a maturation of institutions.
It is a continental-sized economy. And in addition, President Lula's policy of middle-class growth was very successful in increasing consumption.
He supported these technocratic reforms in the finance ministry at the central bank and set the stage for a very strong recovery in that country. Brazil still enjoys some of the highest real interest rates in the world. Also, Brazil is making a lot of what the world needs today. Sugar is refined into ethanol, agricultural exports. They keep finding more and more oil in Brazil.
The economy continues to grow, so the debt to GDP ratio continues to go down.
Finally, they have enjoyed a renaissance really in political stability, and this is a trend that we see continuing over the next few years. Brazil just elected a new president, Dilma Rousseff. She was essentially the anointed successor to the past president.
The two regimes are very similar in terms of economic policy. They have both committed to an inflation-fighting regime. They have given independence to their central bank, and both of them are committed to a controlled deficit environment.
It's very clear that the mandate that she has is to continue on the path of strong policies that her predecessor was so successful with. Brazil is seeing an uptick in inflation. Will they be able to control it this time around? We think the answer is yes.
They have implemented certain policies that we believe will be helpful in the long run.
This is not your father's central bank in Brazil. They have very strong technocrats at all levels of the bank, and they have the political mandate to do what it takes to keep inflation under control. The Brazilian currency, the real, has appreciated over 30% for two reasons. One, there's been a lot of foreign direct investment in Brazil. In addition, Brazil has some of the highest real interest rates in the world.
Their credit quality is improving as their GDP continues to grow.
And that has also attracted portfolio investors such as ourselves to the government bonds of that country.
Brazil has grown much better than most other parts of the world and will probably continue to grow at a very rapid rate.
We still see some very interesting opportunities present in Brazil.
Before investing in any of the Oppenheimer funds, investors should carefully consider a fund's investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses. Fund prospectuses and, if available, summary prospectuses contain this and other information about the funds and may be obtained by asking your financial advisor, visiting our website at oppenheimerfunds.com, or calling us at 1-800-225-5677. Read prospectuses and, if available, summary prospectuses carefully before investing. Please read and carefully consider the following additional disclosures.